have been and are now frequent victims of violence, including
2 women were beaten and
way to work. Washington, D.C.
It's loud. The violence, discrimination, injustice, everything the LGBTQ+ community faces is loud. And it seems like this very hatred has perpetuated during Trump's presidency.
In a late-night decision, the White House reversed guidelines issued under President Obama. Public schools no longer required to allow transgender students to use the bathroom of their choice.
President Trump shatters yet again another Obama-era policy, issuing a brand new ban, this time on transgender people in the military.
The new rule could allow foster care and adoption agencies to deny their services to LGBTQ couples for religious reasons.
Trump administration completed a change to the Affordable Care Act, rolling back a policy that protected transgender patients from discrimination. This new policy, enacted during Pride Month, was announced on the anniversary of one of the bloodiest days in the LGBTQ community, the Pulse nightclub shooting.
Okay, now how do you feel about all this? Upset? Angry? Shocked even? I'll have you know that there's more to what he has done to the community than what I've added. Now, let's rewind back to 2016 and look at what he promised he would do for the community if he was elected president.
I will do everything in my power to protect our LGBTQ citizens from the violence and oppression of a hateful foreign ideology. Believe me.
Caitlyn Jenner were to walk into Trump Tower and want to use the bathroom, you would be fine with her using any bathroom she chooses.
That is correct. America must do more, much more, to protect its citizens, especially people who are potential victims of crimes based on their backgrounds or sexual orientation. I have been a supporter. Ask yourself, who is really the friend of women and the LGBT community? Donald Trump with actions or Hillary Clinton with her words? I will tell you who the better friend is, and someday I believe that will be proven out bigly.
Sure, we can talk actions. Trump's actions clearly show that he's not an ally to the LGBTQ+ community, and he is not their friend. Now let's talk about public acceptance. In society, members of the LGBTQ+ community face discrimination and prejudice everywhere they go. In restaurants, they can be refused service, and they can be kicked out for simply using a restroom. LGBTQ violence was at a high during this era. In fact, a 2017 Harvard study shows that 57% of LGBTQ people report that they or an LGBTQ friend or family member have been threatened because of their sexual orientation or gender identity, and 34% say that they have been verbally harassed in the bathroom and been told or asked if they were using the wrong bathroom. And it brings up a question. Why is it so hard for them to just use a restroom? One common justification for refusing LGBTQ rights is religion. Religion and views on homosexuality is greatly linked. In fact, opponents of the LGBTQ+ community often use religion to justify their disapproval of members of the community. The one you see on the right is Ed Oxford, a gay Christian and researcher in how the Bible has been used as a weapon against LGBTQ+ people. In an interview, he explained that the word homosexual was not in the original Bible until the year 1946. Because all the modern Bibles are translations, one does not know the real biblical text. And there's possibility and wide suspicion that there are translation errors in the Bibles used today to follow homophobic agendas. This leads me to say that those who use religious scripture to defend their condemnation of the LGBTQ+ community are mistaken.
Cannot allow, as a leader, that people are going to use a religion as a justification for discrimination. I could respect your religious freedoms, but also protect people from discrimination.
With this infringement of rights, like housing, healthcare, being able to walk in public without being harassed, it's not a matter in which religion should enter. It's basic human rights. And I'm not the only one that feels this way.
My feelings on LGBTQ+ rights during the Trump era are very mixed because during his presidency, He has done more to harm the rights of people from the LGBTQ plus community than help them.
You might say, like, the God or like whoever they believe in may say that, oh, they did not create you to be this way. But love has no definition. In my opinion, whoever you are, they should be able to love whoever they want.
I don't think it's right to use religion as an argument for LGBTQ plus acceptance. Just because homosexuality is untraditional doesn't mean it's bad.
It's just plain wrong. I think violence and discrimination should stop.
Yes, it should stop. America needs to do better for our LGBTQ plus community. We cannot have a leader that is going to target a specific group and deny them basic human rights. That just goes completely against what America stands for. Equality for all.
Because of Trump, the welfare and rights of those in the LGBTQ plus community have been stripped away and disregarded. We can't let that happen, ever. With the recent uplifting Supreme Court protection on the community, we can have hope that our LGBTQ friends and family can live without being afraid of who they are. At the same time, we still need to continue to fight for them.
After all, love is love.